side.
Yo, 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 this is Heather here, and I'm here to talk to you today about critical and critical block and how it all actually works. So, I'm going to show you start with my pet, Duke. The one I have on right now has 20, it shows you right there, 20 critical. These numbers that you see right here, like the damage, the resist, all of it's broken down when you put your mouse over it. But these numbers are there basically because you got to understand that the kids play this game that are younger and don't know what percentages are. But when you hit an opponent, everything has to kind of figure together. Your damage, their block, your block, all these things figure out in a fraction of a second. So everything has to be mathematically correct, like broke down in percentages. The thing that you have to understand when you're looking at critical is this number isn't correct. When you scroll over it, if you'll see Duke Amber is the pet and it shows 1% critical. When you go back to Duke Amber, he shows 20. But you're only getting 1%. Not really a good idea. Because now, if you look at the pet again where it says damage and it says a 6 and a 9. Now if we go over to damage, you look under Duke Amber, down at the bottom, you get both your 6 and your 9%. But on critical and critical block, they don't give you the full amount. Now, let's say I take this exact same pet and put it on a lower level. They penalize you for anything over level 50. So from 50 to 60, 70, 80, 90, that's 5%. It's 1% per every 10 levels. So this same pet is going to get, well, let's just go on a lower level real quick and show you how critical on the my lower level is going to look. I have one already on one so that you guys can see. But, so basically like percentages on a pet aren't as good as, let's say, damage, because you get your full amount of damage. Now, another thing, like with your Hades Wand breaks up into 2 categories of critical, one for your school and one to all schools. That penalizes you, so you don't get your full amount. Now, there is a wand that gives you the full amount, and I'll show you that, because it gives you like a few percents more than the actual Hades Wand, but it says by number-wise it doesn't. Okay, let's look at the pet. And we're going to go to critical. It shows you 20. Now, let's go over to the pet over here, like our critical rating, and click over it. And you're going to see how it gives you 5%. So see, on my max, it's only going to give 1%. On a level 50 and under, it's going to give 5%. So it's better, critical pet is actually better on a lower level. Okay, what was I saying a minute ago? Wait, I need a drink. That Dr. Pepper. Okay. So, okay, wands. Let's go to the crown shop, and I'm going to show you this wand. I can get on my high level real quick and show you factually how much percent it gives. The Talon of Pestilence is all one amount of critical. So, large amounts of critical or block on items are better than broken up or small amounts, because you're not getting your full amount out of it, because you are penalized. Talon of Pestilence gives one full amount of critical. This Talon of Pestilence on my max character gives me more critical rating percentage than the Hades Wand, which says it gives you more. So basically when you're looking at that number, you need to break down these items and look at them. And if you go on the central website, they have like a sliding scale for all of this. And it shows you can put in your all your gear, and it'll like let you show you what is better, what's going to give you more of a percentage, less of a percentage, because under, like if you're a max level and you're fighting somebody lower level than you, they're going to get a bonus. That's why they are blocking, and you're like, how can they block? They only got 100 block. Well, they're blocking because they're getting a bonus, because you're max and they're not. So that's how all these things works. Now somebody can say they have high critical but not critical a lot. And it's because of the gear that they're using and the percentages on it. So you got to basically like find where it all fits in. Let me get back on my max level so I can show you like that wand on my max level on how much percentage is giving. So these are things you got to check on your character is exactly how your gear is fitting in, and look at the percentage wise, because the numbers don't really matter. On a max level character, a pet with a bunch of damage is going to give you a better thing than critical. Critical would be better on a lower level character, and that way you get the full amount for it than what you would get on the max. Okay. So if you start paying attention to how much things are giving you and what percentage, if they're not giving you a decent percentage of what it is, then switch gear and something else that the amount might be lower, but the percentage is higher. So if you start looking at those things, it's going to help you understand a lot better how all this works. Also, when you're hitting somebody, all these things are figured in, like I said, at the same time. So like when you're hitting them, their block, your damage, your pierce, all these things are figured in a fraction of a second. So it all breaks down to something mathematical. The numbers that they show are just like that so that people give you a basic idea of how much it is. But it's not factual. So that's why whenever somebody criticals on you a lot, you're just like, why? That's why. Okay, so the Hades Wand. We're going to go to my critical and look at what the Hades Wand has given us. See how this says Hades Staff of Tempest 5%. And then it gives 16 down here. Now I'm going to put on the Talon of Pestilence and we're going to see. Boy, I haven't seen that one lately. I haven't had it on. I usually wear it all the time. Okay. So if we look at the Talons of Pestilence, we get 20% out of it. So if you start looking and scrolling over all of the actual percentages of items that you're getting, it's going to help you with your stats a lot better. And another thing, like if you look at the damage, I've got a bunch of different items damage. Now this doesn't work for damage or resist. This just only is critical and critical block. That's the thing they penalize us for. The more items you have, the more you're going to be penalized. So you want to have less items but larger amounts on the item. Like the Talon of Pestilence, that gives a large amount on one item, so it gave us the full 20%. If I'd have broke that down into a bunch of different criticals, like the pet, this and that, it would have been less, but the number would have been higher. And basically, that's how it all works. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, I want to answer a few questions. Yes, I am still running the Legacy Wizards. I host PvP tournaments. Once, twice a month, depending on how many people want to do it. They're fairly large tournaments. The prizes are determined mostly it's mounts, things like that, or mega snacks. Everybody who joins gets a pack for being in it, and then we cut off the joining after a while because we get too many people in it. We have approximately 10 arenas set up, so you can. It's all at one house. There's a bunch of teleports, and they go to those actual arenas. So, like when we pair you up, you'll go into a port, and it'll take you right to where your battle's gonna be. So, at one time, there'll be like 10 battles going on, and then it just advances and advances more down to the last 2 people for the winner. So, I'm still running that. Let's see what else. Oh, about the dislikes on my video. Oh Lord, we all know that on this game there are people that just pick on you for reasons that are not necessary. They're just stupid reasonings that they find to mess with somebody. You do something they don't like, or they're just jealous of you, or whatever the reasonings are. I don't know. I've been targeted once I started this whole YouTube thing, and I was going to stop for a while, but I'm not going to. I am going to hang in there because so many people write me and tell me how much they enjoy my videos, how much my videos has helped them with so many different things that people haven't taught them, like actually what their deck is. Like I show my deck, I show my gear, I show how to do it every step by step, and I'm going to continue to do that so that the people that I help, it matters to them, and that's all that matters. I don't care about who dislikes my video or anything like that. Their rumors, drama, I don't care about. I'm going to hang in there for you guys, and that's what I'm going to do all the way to the end. So, videos are going to start picking up again. They're going to be coming boom, boom, boom. I got a really cool idea coming out that should be out in a couple days. I'm super excited about, and I can't wait to show you guys. So, I will see you. Look at Jeff Wright and stuff. Okay, so I will see you guys later, and if you have any questions about Legacy or basically anything, let me know. And hey, by the way, if you're getting bullied by a bunch of people on this game, write to me. Love you guys. See you later. This is Heather out.